welcome. It is day 28 of our 31 days of recipes throughout the month of December, and we are down the home stretch. You and I, we will only be together 3 more days, but on our 31-day journey of recipes, but you'll see more of me throughout next year, 2021, God willing, because I know He has a purpose and a plan for me. This recipe that we're going to be doing is one of my daughter's very favorite recipes. It is a pumpkin cream cheese muffin. I'm going to amp it up with a couple of ingredients. I'm actually adding a secret ingredient to it that she don't know about it yet, but she probably hear about it because I know she in the other room listening to me record this, but that's okay. That's okay. So here are the ingredients that I am going to be working with today. In my bowl, I'm going to put all of the wet ingredients. So I have a can of pumpkin puree. I'm going to pop that in the bowl. 1 can, which is about 15 ounces. Okay. Set this over here. I'm going to be putting in a full tablespoon of vanilla extract. To this, I am going to add in 2 whole eggs and 1 egg white. And the 1 egg white is from the egg yolk that we're putting in our filling. Pop that in. And then I have 1/2 of a cup, so 1/2 of a cup of vegetable oil. I'm using canola oil. Pop that there. I'm going to sit this here, and I'm going to go ahead and whisk these ingredients together. Just a quick whisk. Now to this, I'm going to add 1.5 cups of brown sugar to our mixture. And I'm going to whisk this in as well. Making sure that it is completely lump free. Okay, that looks good. That looks really good. So to our dry ingredients, I have 1 cup and 3/4 of all-purpose flour. I have 1/4 of a cup of whole flax seeds. I have a teaspoon of baking soda and 1/2 teaspoon of kosher salt. So I'm going to get a fork and mix these ingredients together because I'm going to whisk them. I just want to make sure they're not sitting right on top of each other. I have my oven behind me preheated to 370 degrees is what we're going to be baking our muffins on. So I'm going to go ahead and incorporate, wait a minute, tablespoon of pumpkin spice. Tablespoon of pumpkin spice. I'm going to move all of this out of the way. Put that there. Mix in my pumpkin spice. Now, how could I forget the star of the recipe, the pumpkin spice? One of the stars anyway. Okay. So now that's mixed. I'm going to go ahead and slowly incorporate our wet with our dry. Guys, when I say I woke up this morning with a praise in my spirit, I said, Lord, I thank you for every day in 2020, every day, the good days and the bad days, and even my bad days was still a good day because God blessed me just by letting me wake up. So I'm so grateful. I'm so blessed. I'm blessed even to see birds on tree branches, y'all. So we are almost done. You can do this in a mixer if you would like. our batter is done. We're gonna bake our muffins for 18 to 23 minutes. We're gonna check to make sure that they are thoroughly done before we pull them out. So I'm gonna get started with doing our filling. So in our bowl, I have 8 ounces of cream cheese, 1 egg yolk, 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract, I stand corrected, and 1/4 of a cup of, I have raw organic powdered sugar. You can use a different sugar substitute, and I'm mixing this all together. This is going to be the center for our muffins. And I'm too lazy to go looking for my little whisk, so I'm just going to do this. And it's okay if it's lumpy. It doesn't have to be smooth. It's okay if it comes out a little bit lumpy. Okay, so we're going to put about 1.5 teaspoons of this mixture in each of our muffins. So my muffin sheet is already behind me, pre-lined. Let's get going on these muffins. I'm going to scoop the batter into our muffin liners. I'm doing it about 3/4 of the way full. This makes quite a bit of muffins. I'm going to put in our center in each of our muffins. I have a skewer. I always use a skewer. You can use a toothpick to mix the filling, swirl it in once it's done. Pop this in each of, and swirl our filling in each cup. Be sure not to disturb the lining as much as you can, but get a good swirl in there. Good little. I pop my muffins in the oven, and then when they're done, I'm going to have one with a cup of tea because I'm so hungry. It is morning time here. I don't even know what time it is. Y'all probably can see it on the clock behind me on my microwave, but it is early. I'm hungry. I'm shooting this video on a hungry stomach, which is what I always do, y'all. No excuses, no excuses. Muffins are out of the oven and they look and smell amazing. And we have a total of a lot of muffins. I'm not going to even try to count because I'm too hungry to count them this morning. But I'm going to take a muffin and have it. It is piping hot. I'm going to set the remainder of the muffins behind me. I already have a cup of tea. And I will be partaking of my delicious muffin with my cup of tea. And guys, when I say this muffin looks good, it looks good. It's nice and it's moist. I'm just going to pop it up here. Look, it's still piping hot. Look at that. Jesus be your fence. Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. Happy dance. Oh, this looks good. This looks so good. So good. I'm going to grab a knife as to not burn myself. Oh, wow. Wow. Ooh. This is so delicious. You have to try this recipe. Let me wash it down with some tea now. It would not be a good tasty muffin without a good cup of tea. Guys, so that does it for today's recipe. I will see you here tomorrow on day 29 of our 31 days of recipes throughout the month of December. But until then, peace.